Good afternoon, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Um, Code JCH still gets you a month of Fyendal Premium for free. Great site. I use it all the time, almost daily. Subscriber count, we're still surging. 723. Thanks, guys. Keep going up. Without further ado, we're going to get into the market, but first, let's talk about Suspense. The keyword that LSS dropped onto their website and said coming 7/1, 2025, which is July 1st, 2025. Personally, I think my personal guess is Arachne Huntsman gets an armory deck. Suspense is a keyword in it because it has the same background and kind of text and everything as a keyword of stealth or action or whatever else. My guess is, and we're all just guessing and grasping at straws, everybody's kind of went to Solana and Demonastery battle for the next set, which is potential. Don't get me wrong, I just don't think Suspense really matches that. We're going to a finale, which would be more of a crescendo ending, not a build up at this point. If you were going to go for the build up, it would be like Dusk Till Dawn would have been Suspense, the start. How does it end? We're building up to that, whereas this is going to be the finale, the climax, the end, and the drop off. So Suspense to me is, or my guess here, is a keyword for Arachne Huntsman armory deck. Assassin doesn't have any armory deck. I think Assassin, Ninja, we're getting Ira. Illusionist, well, is pseudo getting Prism, but I expect Dromai 2.0 to kind of fill that slot as an active armory deck. And then Wizard are the only three that we're really missing at this point. So I think Assassin is prime for that. Arachne Huntsman has gotten next to no support since Dynasty, really. Outsiders, we've gotten a Dusk Till Dawn or a couple expansion slot with contract on it. Nothing been amazing. So I think they've been cooking on that to try to rework how it works. And Suspense, to me, is like an attack action that has the keyword on it. It may also have contract, but that when you attack react on something, it gets an additional effect. So it kind of builds the suspense. Is your opponent going to react on this? And are you worried about the upcoming effect, or do you care? Kind of the build of suspense there. So it's on that chain link, and I could see like the Majestic one having both contract and suspense on it, so it has a payoff for that. That's just kind of my thought on the suspense keyword. It doesn't really mean anything. We're just trying to grasp at straws, trying to speculate, if you will, which is fun. But without further ado, let's get into the market. Pearl Amulet, the Treasure Pack Marvel is up to 115 or 1150. None have sold. I'm guessing these are just delisted and are slowly going up. Sea Legs, though, is rising. $25 for the non-foil is the cheapest. The rainbow foil is $48, and there's only 16 total listings. And the sales, they're selling at like $25. The rainbow foil sold at like $25. So the rainbow foil is a bit high, but the non-foil is selling at this price. Time Snap Potion, the promo is up to $100. Righteous Gaming's got 6 of them. Cold foil, they've sold at like 80. I don't like this new sign in to see the sales thing, and it doesn't update that you're signed in for TCG Player. Kind of ridiculous. $25 or $65 for Dragon Scale Flight Path. Rainbow foil is right there. Syndra's extremely popular in the middle right now. This is rising because of that, nothing else. She's kind of the counter to Gravy, if you will. Heads up, I do think you can probably swing that matchup in your favor as the Gravy. It doesn't seem super oppressive, but we'll see where everything lands up. She did win 4 nationals Claw of the Manticore, similarly, $28 for Spell Void Dagger that you can recur basically every turn. Side note, you do have to flick this. This doesn't break at the end of the chain. You have to use it for the Spell Void effect to break it. Very good for Syndra and only Syndra. I don't think either of the other Draconic heroes can use this, really. Maybe Dromai can use a dagger, I guess, if we have a one-handed thing, but I still think that's a stretch. Sigil of Solace Fab 136 promo is up to 75 for a damaged one, 85 for a non-damaged one from Tyler. I just sold one here for 70 privately and just shipped it out this morning. Rewind alternate art is up to $28. This is good against Whaler. I didn't notice this until just now, but I didn't even notice the text was backwards on here. I think it's on the card as well, but $28 for the alternate art Rewind, which is interesting. This is good for Whaler. Last sold was anywhere from 18 to 19. Art of the Dragon Fire, EA Rainbow Foil up to $30. Even some sold there. A couple sold at 20 basically. I think Dice Commando was cooking on this with the 5 video. He's trying to work out Draconic Phi additional effects with the new cards, which was a cool video. I liked his take on that. We'll see what he comes up with. Shelter from the Storm extended art is at 311, down a little bit. None of really. I guess we sold a playset this morning at 300, so we probably will go back up to the 335-ish. Adaptive plating. The rainbow foil is up to $60. We pointed out that cold foil last week. The cold foil is up to $79. Let's call it 80. Rare card, not many listed here. 20 total, mostly rainbow foil, so 2 cold foils left. I still think that cold foil at $80 is probably pretty fair. Tectonic Rift, the rainbow foil Bright Lights expansion slot card is at $15 for a lightly played. This card seems to be a very good Valda staple coming up. Also, Bright Lights expansion slot cards are hard to pull. Rainbow foil is hard to further pull. Mark of the Beast EA Rainbow Foil is up to $36. I think we had just a slight sale at like 30 here, and it ticked up just a smidge. But if we're going to the Monastery and Light versus Shadow, Mark of the Beast, Levia, I think Brute's due for support. This might not be a bad pickup for your super blingy Levia deck if you're going that route. Even bigger than that, EA Rainbow Foil Red is at $31. This card seems to be better and better in like Kodachi's, getting you an extra card basically. Blade Beckner plating is up to $7 as the chess piece, just kind of following suit with the other Blade Beckners. Last sold was like $2 to $10, so this is right in the middle of that. Just had a bump up from the $2. Platinum Amulet up to $14. I think people are cooking with this for the quick dodge flexors, but the amulets are extremely rare. We've talked about that before. We've even had some sell at like 15. I don't think this is an amulet I'd pick up, but I could be entirely wrong. Visit the Goldmane Estate has one here at $175 for the non-foil, and then it goes up to $9 for a rainbow foil, and then it's at $10 pretty quickly. Victor's doing well. I don't know if you can buy this one. I've seen that in the past where you're at the 175, but you can't buy it. Plume of the Everglow Growth is down to $244. 2 here at like $2 for a cold foil plume, and then they go back up to $10. I think these are pretty good pickups if you're interested in Verdance. Evo Atom Breaker Marvel is down to $23. Last sold was like $48 over a month ago. I think this is back in line with kind of how they were selling. We got basically a playset, and then they're going back up to $60. Tar Pit Trap EA Rainbow Foil from LGS promos is at $6 for a playset, or $6 each for a playset, and then they go up to $15. There's not many on the market here. These are pretty fair. High sale was at $5.55, so we're just slightly above that. So If you're in the market for these are fair in my opinion. Frost Hex Uprising is up to or down to $9 for those. Or no, we had $3.99 plus $5 shipping for Sunken Treasure. If you can find more stuff from Sunken Treasures, this might be a good pickup and save you a little bit of money. Quiver of Wrestling Leaves, the cold foil is down to $16.73, nearly a $24 reduction in price from earlier in the month, is up to all the way to $50. I think this is a pretty good pickup. Night Owl Gaming, though, is at a 0% rating, so I'd be cautious. Gravy Bones, the Calling promo, $50 for the EA Rainbow Foil is pretty fair, especially because they were selling at their price. Tyler, again, credited seller. Excuse me, $50 seems pretty fair if you're in the market for a Rainbow Foil Gravy for a fifth the price of the Marvel. Marked, the Cold Foil Marked promo. This is damaged from Tyler. I'd maybe reach out to him on Discord and see if you can get some pictures if you're interested in this, but it's $80 cheaper than his own near mint at nearly $200. Emperor Marvel down to $600 for a lightly played, nearly 10% cheaper than the near mint at $650. Just wanted to throw that out there. Schism of Chaos, moderately played for 10% or 20% off, basically the next near mint. Ibophidia continues to drop. We have seen 2 sales basically in 3 weeks at now $450. There seems to be a little bit of upward pressure out there, but we still have a ton of listings here. $450, just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not going to condone either way on this. I don't think I's going to see that much play further. Helm of Halo's Grace, her Cold Foil Judge Pack, $70 shipped. Pretty good. $30 cheaper than the next lowest or highest. Yeah, next lowest is not bad for a Judge Pack card. Crown of Dominion Rainbow Foil down to $163. There's quite a few here. 17 total listings between the two. Cold Foil is at $180, which is $20 cheaper than the next lowest there. Quite a few here at $165 to $170. The Rainbow Foil, if you need Crown of Dominion. Diana Carapace, lightly played for $100, $20 cheaper than the near mint. If we're getting Shadow Runeblade, this might be worth picking up. I think this is a really good Runeblade staple piece anyway. Temper 2 and Arcane Barrier is very flexible all around. And last but not least, Head Job promo is down to $25. This has virtually no sales, but these are pretty rare. They're original promos. Not much to say there. Thank you guys. Check out, comment down below what you thought on my takes on the Suspense. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on Suspense and anything else in this video. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday.